Guyana's Minister of Education Priya Manichan says her ministry has a healthy, good relationship with the Guyana Teachers Union, and it's unfortunate what is happening. The minister spoke with reporters this morning, a day after talks broke down between the GTU and the Ministry of Education. The minister said the two sides have been meeting repeatedly and frequently. However, the union made it clear that those meetings were on policy matters and salary increases were never discussed.
Let's talk about what the union wants. I've been very careful not to so far because I thought everybody was getting a little insane and this was being led by leaders of the union, which was very disappointing. And the only victims of this would be our children. And we all swore, me on a holy book, my Bible, to do the best I can without fear or favor for these children in my care. And I wanted to be true to that. And so I was very careful not to get involved in the back and forthing and so on, and not to be baited into irresponsible answers. The union is asking for significant percentage increases for year 2020, for year 2021, for year 2022. So let's forget the negotiations so far. Schools were closed in March of 2020 and opened in April of 2022 because of COVID. Because of COVID. Different countries in this world reduced the pay of teachers in their country or stopped it completely because teachers were home. I know my teachers in this country were home and either one concerned or two still trying to deliver education. But this government, the PPPC government, refused to even entertain docking teachers' pay. Refused to cut it, stop it, reduce it. And it continued, we continued to pay teachers during that period. I am posing a question to you. Do you think it is reasonable? Not you, to your viewership, to get a 20% increase for year 2020, year 2021, year 2022, or any increase at all, right? So we have those as issues. Outside of that, we have actively tried very hard to make every teacher's professional, economical, and personal life better by providing some of these same resources.
At the first meeting, the two sides agreed to discuss the union's multi-year proposal from 2019 to 2023. This was reflected in the minutes signed by the CEO of the Ministry of Education and the GTU. Later that same day, the CEO issued a statement saying that no agreement was reached for a discussion on the union's proposal. On Tuesday, the ministry's position changed, and it was pointed out to the union by the permanent secretary, Hussein Outar, that discussions surrounding salary increases should be from 2024 onwards. The minister said the PS apologized for not being at the first meeting.
Even if we were to go forward with meetings, the CEO and the PS probably will not be in all of the meetings simultaneously together because there are tons of other things happening in the ministry. The PS apologized for not being at the first meeting. She wasn't available then, but she was there yesterday. Well, why is that a big issue?
She believes that learning loss during the strike can be fixed, but at the same time, she noted that many schools were still teaching.
We know that many schools continued normally. We also know that on a regular day, 30 to 40% of our teachers do not turn up to school. So we need to start looking at some of those issues. Was the learning loss happening there? We're not talking about it. The press isn't there with cameras when that's happening. And you shouldn't be. It's our system. We should run it better than that. But we believe whatever loss happened can be caught and can be fixed. But again, I want to be careful with not diminishing a single day's worth of learning loss by just boastfully saying here we can fix it. I think we all have to be responsible. Any child missing even one period is a child we'd like to see, is something we'd like to fix. And I'd like to see that not be something we normalize in the country.
It took the court's mediation process to bring the two sides to the bargaining table after teachers countrywide took strike action for 23 days. The union plans to return to the court after expressing disappointment and a lack of trust in the system. The union also said that they would not be bullied and are in talks with members with all options on the table.